McKenzie Global Institute says that by 2030, at least 14% of employees globally means the whole earth, y'all, will need to change their careers due to digitization, robotics, and AI advancements. It's the end, baby. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jericho, and this is Zap, and we are the now 6-time international award-winning pop hip-hop duo Banded Future. We make clean, fun music that everybody can listen to with a sound that is uniquely Californian. And right now, in this moment in time, you are listening to the Lights and Circus podcast, where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and then straight up ridiculous. So before we get into this thing, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with at least 2 people, and let them know they're going to take your jobs. AI is going to take your job. I'm here to let you know they're going to take your jobs, and I have the data. I have the data for it. I can't believe it, but it's happening. So I'm here to let you know, but I have a smile on my face because there's something you can do about it, but you got to stay tuned to the end, and I'll let you know what you can do about that. So we're going straight to the facts, okay? I'm not trying to be what's it called, a whistleblower or nothing like that. This is real. This is happening. So the Valuetainment YouTube channel, really well known, had a video basically talking about a similar topic, and there's a lot of studies. All this data has kind of come up in one. So I'm just going to hit you with the facts, Zap Rath. I'm going to hit you with the facts, BFFs, about what's going down with this AI thing. Check this out. World Economic Forum. It's a fancy thing that makes up numbers. Okay, 85 million jobs will be lost by 2025.
How many?
PricewaterhouseCoopers, 37% of jobs will be replaced by automation. Goldman Sachs predicts the loss of 300 million jobs thanks to AI. All different numbers, but they're all really official sounding things. So I'm just going to go with it, okay? So, who will be affected in this? Good question. McKenzie Global Institute. Okay. Stay with me now. McKenzie Global Institute says that by 2030, at least 14% of employees globally means the whole earth, y'all, will need to change their careers due to digitization, robotics, and AI advancements. It's the end, baby. What do you think about that, Zap Rath? Yeah.
Hashtag we told you so.
It's over for everybody. It's over for everybody. But I got more information. I'm going to break down exactly who's getting affected by this. So we're going to do a little something. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and you just can answer them in a manner, but manera is Spanish because my brain is doing this. So I'm going to, according to the Pew Research Center, they basically did a lot of compiled stats about who will be affected most by this AI takeover, if you will. Okay, so simple question. Who do you think will be affected more, men or women?
Women.
That is correct. 17% of men and 21% of women will be affected by AI. This is a study done in 2022, but it's true because I said so. All right. Okay, little touchy. We'll see. What race of people do you think is affected most by this AI thing?
I'd say Caucasian.
That would be incorrect, but very close. Okay, so white people, 20%, black people, 15%, Hispanic, 13%, and at the top of the leaderboard, Asians at 24%. Also says American Indian or Pacific Islanders.
I should have been more racist when coming up.
I know you could have been. And then the other category is 18%. Okay. What about education level? Who's being affected most by this, as far as people that
are cheating? Because I've been paying attention to this.
Okay.
So education, I would say the people who have degrees.
Yeah, the people with the most education.
Yeah.
It's broken down into less than if you don't have a high school degree, is 3%. High school graduates are 12% are affected. If you have some college, it's 19%, and then bachelor's plus is 27%. And these numbers, I'm sure, I would imagine they're higher by now. But basically, it's just the end. Okay, so not only that, it said, referring to Pew Research Center, which industries will be affected the most? And we've kind of talked about this before, but there's eight industries that they're like, oh, it's over for you. So which ones, off the top of your head, which one would you think are most affected by this AI takeover?
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. It's been kind of like opposite of what we thought it would be for AI, because we thought it would like all the low, more manual labor, menial jobs, like robots and stuff would take. I mean, that's happening, but it just kind of crossed over into like a lot of white collar kind of stuff.
It's like a mix of both. It's like
okay.
Anything specific that you?
Well, I know for sure. I mean, the biggest thing right now is Chat GPT. So any kind of like writing job, I don't know what category that falls in.
I suppose I don't know what that would necessarily fall under, but it is not on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Wow. Yeah, great. A+. Which jobs, what are the top jobs that will be automated? I guess that means be most impacted by automation due to AI.
Farming?
8.
Farming.
Was it? Farming is not on here? You have to take it with Mr. Pew. I assume that's him, Pew Research Center. But he says
graphic design, video editing.
It's not on here.
What? They're just making stuff up.
Look, I'm just saying, we have all these numbers and these fancy graphs. They can't be liars.
Oh, they just make stuff up.
All right. I'll give you one.
I don't even know.
I'll give you one.
Basketball players.
So, customer service representative.
Oh, yeah. I heard that. If you'd like to speak to a representative, please press 0.
Yeah, that's been happening all the time. I mean, since forever, honestly. But now it's just going to be like 100% automated. Receptionists, just in general. So just anyone talking on a phone, basically. Because I don't know if have you actually spoken? I think on like Instagram, they have like this, the name, I talked about it before too, but it's like basically you can talk to an AI person and it'll talk back and it can answer any question you have. Have you talked to that?
No.
It's crazy because there's a voice version. You can talk and then it talks back, and it's just, it makes no sense how good it is. That's the problem.
I see. Yeah.
So anything else I can help you with? Yeah, I think, and then they're like, okay, what is, and it's so it's not even slow. That's what's weird. It's just like, it just knows what to say. So I don't like it. Anyways, number 3, accountants / bookkeepers. We're going to trust them with our money. Okay.
I need that.
Yeah. Salespeople in general. And I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be debatable, right? Because I'm like, I don't want to talk to a not person about certain things.
You are a not person. I'm not buying from you.
Oh goodness, that's going to get into AI rights eventually. Research in general, because I guess they can just go through databases and
that makes
really
sense.
Fast. Warehouse work is the first one that comes up. That's like a physical thing, but as far as like in the warehouse, the physical stuff, and I suppose that's to limit the danger to humans. Because I don't know if you've seen videos, man. There's some things where it's like I don't know what they're making, but there's a big hot metal thing, okay, and then they have to like pour water on it, I guess, so it doesn't explode. But the thing that's gonna like keep, I guess, pounding in the shape is like an inch away from them. They basically gotta throw it in real quick before they get crushed. And I think some people do get hurt in that kind of job. So I assume that's replace that. Number 7 is insurance underwriting, and then number 8 is retail. Which again, I don't know if I want to buy stuff from a not person, but we'll see how it goes. So that's the top 8. So basically what I'm saying is if you're in one of those 8 industries, you might want to consider something different. That's what I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on, man.
It's a lot going on. But the good news is, I told you at the beginning that I would have some good news for you, some things that you can do in order to get, I guess, to avoid this AI takeover. And in order to do that, you'll have to listen to part 2 of this episode, because that's what I'm going to talk about in the next cliffhanger.
We're going to take your jobs. We're going to take all of your jobs. There's nothing you can do about it. Ha 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 ha.